Hello. Great start. So just picking right off where we left, right, picking right where we left off, picking, picking, picking and choosing. Well, let's go into the fun world. So yeah, I'm just going to continue the story of arriving in the United States. And let me see, it's nighttime again, isn't it? Oh, all right. No, we're actually getting daytime today, so I'm thinking of doing another excursion for funsies. I only need this when I only need this when I actually have like diamond or something where I can only mine with the iron pickaxe. Oh, I should check if it's actually recording, because if it isn't recording, that would be a massive waste. It is. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's see. So it's gonna get bright soon. I have water. I have coal, iron. I leave some of the iron here, you know, in case I die. Don't want to lose everything I have. I have my shears. That's what I wanted. Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's looking good, right? Do you think I should make myself a little bit of an armor? Can I make this? Should I do that? 6 hours. I'll do it. I'll do it. Suit up? Oh yeah, I still have my gold hammer. That's nice. I mean, you can't see that I'm Batman anymore soon. But I still am Batman, just so you know, yeah? Oh, I love the Minecraft music. Okay, so it's light, light, red. Let me see. Any enemies? No enemies I can see. Seems good, seems good. Okay, alright. So last time, I think I went in this direction and that was wrong. I think I should actually go in that direction. And okay, what we want is wool and maybe a little bit of wood. Because I still haven't figured out how to make a little wood farm. I might work on that in the next video. Oh, there's also sugar. I can do something with sugar, right? I can... Oh, rainy. Nice. The desert will bloom. I just took that for no reason. And there's my bunny friends. Hello, bunny friends. Hello. I know I'm running at you with an axe, but we're actually friends. Don't worry about it. Oh, he's my friend. He looked at me. Okay. Yeah, so maybe some wood. Definitely wool if I can get it. Get a little bit of wood right there. All right. You can still see my house in the far off distance. Oh, Enderman. Ender friend. That's what I call him. More Ender friends. So many. Mm. Yeah, I think maybe if I'll see, maybe I'll make myself another little hut if I have to go to a far off biome today. Yeah, I should get back to... Oh, what's that? This looks like it would also be dangerous again. Right, there's like a castle. I'll go close to it, I'll see. I have my armor now. It should be alright. Is it... Is that just the town that yeah, no. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. It just came at it from a different angle. It's back. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh no. You know what? You know what? Let me see. Can't even sleep. I could sleep there. Could I just sleep there? I mean, I'm a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, I remember I stole wheat from them before. You know what? I'm gonna. Here. I stole some wheat. You can have some of bread and this here. And you know what? You know what? This is worth a lot to me. You know that, guys. Oh. Oh, no, I want one of these breads back. Here we go. Here. You can have this as payment. I'm role playing. I know they're not gonna pick it up, and I could just pick it up. But I am sorry I stole some wheat from you, and this is your payment for it. Um, well, I know it doesn't really make it all right what I did, but I hope you forgive me, and we can have from now on a good relationship as neighbors. Thank you very much. Oh, there's the golem again. Love it. Love it. I watched a really good video on golems actually. By let me think. Is it Jacob Geller? I think so. That's the cat. This is all deja vu all over again. Um, yeah, I think by Jacob Geller. He makes really good videos lately. Well, I mean, maybe he makes them for a long time, but I've been watching them lately. And yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Was kind of like going into the history of the golem and how kind of like a lot of stories are inspired by it, and also how it's like Jews were suffering in Europe. They were like turning to stories of it, older stories, and like adjusting it to fit the current situation. Very interesting video. Maybe if I remember it, I will link it in the doobly doo. Uh, Revealing myself as a nerd fighter, I guess, right there. All right. I'm not talking at all about the US, but I like this biome too, actually. We've been here before in one of the earlier episodes. But yeah, actually it had the same problem though. It doesn't have much in the way of uh, flora and fauna. My chum swimming. This feels like I'm kind of let me just here we go. This feels like I'm doing butterfly. Like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Butterfly swimming, very very difficult. I do that sometimes. Well, actually, like last year, I went swimming a lot. Or maybe the year before, I went swimming a lot, and usually I do freestyle. Sometimes I did butterfly, and oh my god, that is hard. I mean, I'm not. I guess I'm not that fit, anyways. But yeah, that took it out of me. Yeah, if you see any sheep or anything like that, yeah, you can't tell me because this is being recorded. Wait a second. No, no, it was just sand. Never mind. But it feels like this is the kind of place where sheep could spawn now. So much fertile land. Should I get like yeah? Let me get myself some dirt. It's funny how like the resources like dirt, sand, cobblestone. Those are the resources I want in my biome. Usually they're like the least interesting, and you're kind of like, oh, again, dirt. I don't need dirt. I need diamonds. Because diamonds are forever. Forever. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. This looks woody as hell. Mm. I feel like I started a thought and then didn't finish it, but now I can't remember. Okay, let's go back to the America topic now. 8 minutes in. um, so we arrived in LAX, went through immigration, picked up our suitcases. It all went fine. I think that's one of the things. Like people are often very worried about losing suitcases, and that does happen, right? But I think like with direct flights, it's less likely to happen. I think because they don't have to change them around or anything. Um, Actually, that was also an interesting thing. It was irrelevant for us, but it's eating. I just saw that it. Oh, okay. Oh, right. I always put like a flag, not flags. What is this called? Torches. Torches around entrances of caves, so I remember that I've been there or that they also exist. I mean, it's not very structured thinking. Beautiful. This probably would have been okay. Chicken. Do you have an egg? Because if you have an egg, I can make a cake. I think. No. Okay. Oh, yes, yes. We did it. I'm sorry if I blew your ears out in excitement there. Yes. Oh, you're cute. You look actually almost cuter this way. No offense. You're right. I hope you're not too cold, but I mean, I think this is it's a fair compromise, because if I couldn't shear them, I would probably kill them. And I mean, yeah, very good, very good. I'll get a little bit more. Should I make my way back today then, or should I camp here? I'll camp here. I'll camp here. We might have a little bit of an aside here in a. Just want to clear some space out. Let's see. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. Do I have any to make a dirt hut? No, we have so much wood now. Just have to hurry a little bit. Hello, you're cute. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's ugly, but it's okay. It's alright. Oh, but I think I want it to be a bit bigger. I'm sorry, this is like a bit rambly today. I hope you don't mind. But, I mean, I need to survive. So, let's see. It's just a sheep that scared me so much. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. Okay, so do you have a little bit more? Yeah. Maybe to go back to the US, I wanted to talk about Yeah, after immigration, and we got, oh yeah, the story. So in LA, and maybe I think this is a US thing generally, you have to pick up your scary. You have to pick up your bags um, when you arrive at the first port of entry, and then check them again if you have a connecting flight. And that seems like a lot of hassle, right? Like we didn't have to do that because we just had one direct flight, but I think for a lot of other people it was kind of annoying. And then there were people in front of us who the flight got also cancelled to Houston, and they were like, they were in trouble. I felt bad for them. But for us, yeah, it went all kind of smoothly. And then we just took a shuttle bus to our rental car place. And we got it. It took a bit waiting in line to get the car, but then they had a lot of cars available and we could choose. There actually was a bit of a disagreement between me and Sarah. She usually likes to get like bigger cars because they're safer, you know, and there's a bit of an arms race in terms of big cars here. Like these kind of SUVs, generally, I think they're really popular lately. I'm not a fan at all. I don't like them at all. I don't like driving in them, and I don't like how they look. I don't think they're very good for the environment, obviously. And like I said, I don't like driving in them. Neither as a passenger, but definitely I don't like driving them myself. I like sensible cars. Check, everything's all right. Yep. I like sensible, mostly Japanese cars. But yeah, no, I mean, what they basically we had to then decide between two cars. Both of them actually Japanese. One was a Mitsubishi, like some sort of kind of slightly bigger SUV. I don't know what make it is. I'm not much of a car person. We tried sitting in that one, and it didn't have that many features, but it was a higher up, obviously. And then the other one is the Toyota Corolla, and that's exactly the car that I wanted, to be honest. I love those cars. That's I like them in size. I like the features they usually have, like lane assist. Oh, I love lane assist and all of these self-driving features. Really big fan of them. And so, since I'm the only driver, in the end, we did decide to go with the one that I wanted. But we did learn a bit about, which I didn't know, is how much more dangerous it is actually is to be in an SUV, to be in a normal sedan compared to an SUV, especially if you have a crash with an SUV. You're like 50% more likely to die in that situation. Of course, it's still very uncommon kind of situation, anyways. But yeah, makes you obviously a little bit worried. What else happened? Oh yeah, so then afterwards we were like without internet, which is obviously not appropriate in this day and age. Can't can't do that. So we just went to a nearby AT&T store and got ourselves a prepaid card. Sarah got unlimited internet. I got 15 gigabytes, which is more than enough for me, to be honest. I saved like $30 because of that, so that's nice. Oh, but yeah, I mean, that was like one of the first culture shocks I had this time. In that AT&T store, there was like an older guy yelling at. So he wasn't. That was actually very interesting. He was he was on the phone with like, I think, an AT&T representative, and basically he was trying to get some sort of trade-in program, like, you know, bring your old Samsung phone, get a new for this and that, and they like wouldn't do it for him or something like that because his ID was not accepted in some way or another, and he had like a normal California ID, is what he said, and yeah, he was basically yelling on the phone to um another representative. And I mean, I did feel bad for him. I think he came here by bus, which I mean in LA is like a bit of annoying, I think. But almost everyone seems to be driving. And yeah, but his demeanor completely changed once he was out of the call. He was like extremely friendly again with the AT&T representatives in the store. So yeah, that was a very interesting experience. I took a couple notes. Doesn't seem that way because I'm going in every which direction. But yeah, mm, I think in terms of culture shocks or whatever, there's just this underlying sense of unease. I feel in the US. Maybe people that live here don't feel it as much. Although I did read that like Americans are very distrustful of other Americans now, and there's like a lot of um, fear of strangers, which probably isn't statistically as warranted as it plays out. But I do feel it too. Like whenever there's like people, they kind of like seem suspicious to you, and they seem suspicious of you. I mean, there's also extremely friendly people, or like a lot of people are friendly once you're actually talking. But like just walking around and seeing people, you're like, oh, do they want something bad for me? Like that's kind of like the worry I feel like I have here and people have. It's very calming music, and yeah, I mean it's not good. It feels that way. Obviously, then there's just this massive amount of poverty you see everywhere in the United States. You know, the homeless problems, the rundown buildings, all of that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, and obviously in terms of other culture shocks, I'm thinking of calling this video culture shocks, but I only talked about culture shocks at the very end of the episode. Well, that's okay. We're winging it with the titles anyways. The food portions are insane here, right? Like we just went to a Denny's and had breakfast, and like the pancakes, they're like bigger than your head. It's unbelievable, really. And I mean, that's not very healthy, is it? Yeah. So that was massive. I mean, I knew this, but like seeing it again is a bit shocking always. Yeah, I think that's it so far. We're going to actually like only really start our vacationing today. We're going to go to a guitar store, drive a bit around, all that kind of stuff. It should be fun. I think I'm going to stop recording here. And then oh, it's so pretty. This is also so nice. Very nice biome. Oh, I didn't think of it. I could have made myself a bed, but then the spawn point would be here, right? Oh, this is actually a bit of a problem. Because I do not know which way I went. Ha ha ha. Probably down there. Probably down there. Might have to retrack it. But yeah, this is a very nice biome. I'm going to, I think, if I remember, just make a little note here. So I remember, make a, like another pylon like I did, so I can find it again. Because this is my second home. Very nice one. And then in the next one, I'm going to track back to my old place. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Let me know whether you have any cultural shocks about anything. Let me know if, I don't know, let me know whatever's on your mind. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.